Do I look like I'm too masculine?
No.
But inside the ring, there's that kind of a thing that always take over me.
Yes.
Yeah. You try to hit me kidogo hivi, you will see the angel of war. You will see the angel in me.
Yeah.
The war in me, not now the angel.
Yes.
Chapana, she's not going anywhere. She comes in. Yeah. Knock me if you want.
Yeah.
But I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was under pressure. So my strategy was not about using power or anything.
Yeah.
I was trying to play with her.
Yeah.
Mental. Yes. So nilimpiga mentally, not physically. Yeah. In regards to making my own decision as a woman, just having that voice to speak about what I feel is not right and wrong. Boxing has also taught me to know how to manage and control my anger, both inside the ring and outside. Yeah. Ukichapwa na opponent, how do you react?
Yeah.
It is the same with life.
Yeah.
When life turns around, situations become hard. How do you manage? How do you manage to control that challenge?
Yes. Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Just to Kick It is a Blessing podcast. Welcome to the podcast where it's all about time, where we teach, inspire, motivate, and entertain through the art of storytelling. Today, I have a special guest in studio with me, and I'd like to tell you guys that she is very inspiring, she's very motivating, and you'll hear about her story. So without further ado, I will let her introduce herself.
Thank you so much for having me today. My name is Sarah Achieng. I'm a professional boxer, a mother, a wife, and a world holder title, or who has won a prestigious multiple title, holding Eastern Central, Africa, the National Belt, the Universal Boxing Organization, the Commonwealth Belt, and also the last baby that I have is the World Boxing Foundation, which I won just lately. Apart from that, I teach girls. I work with Box Girls Kenya. It's a community-based organization that uses boxing as a tool to tackle in issues that affect young women and girls in marginalized community. So we teach them boxing for self-defense, boxing to challenge gender stereotype, boxing also to promote their leadership.
Okay.
So they got to learn boxing and also be able to use those skills that they learn in their day-to-day life.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Sarah, for gracing our invite, and thank you so much for coming to the Just to Kick It is a Blessing podcast.
Thank you.
Yes, currently, what's your world ranking?
Yeah, I'm currently ranked number 5 worldwide.
Worldwide?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Are you hearing that? 5th in the world. It's rarely that we come across people that are ranked 5th in the world. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it makes me feel that women are valued, and when women are given the opportunity, they are able to excel.
Yes.
In any kind of sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you said you're a professional boxer.
Yes.
You box people for a living.
Yes.
Yeah. What inspired you to go down that path?
So growing up,
Yes.
When I was growing up, I always loved passion in sport.
Yes.
So when I was in primary school, I used to do volleyball and football. So when I joined the secondary school, I don't know where the passion went. I never participated in any kind of sport until I finished my high school.
Yeah.
And I had a cousin who used to train boxing with my current coach.
Yeah.
So you see, in African setup, it is very possible for you to maybe finish your high school and never even get a chance to go to maybe university or college.
Yes.
Depending with the background of your family.
Yeah.
So when I had finished my Form 4 level, high school level, I had no job. I was not doing anything back at home. I was just relaxed. So one of my cousin, who used to be a boxer, encouraged me to go and join the gym.
Yes.
I try so many times to dodge,
Yes.
knowing that boxing, I had a perception that boxing is a male-dominated sport. I didn't want to engage myself in any kind of
Yes.
that kind of a sport. So one day I gave in
Yeah.
and take a chance and go to the gym. So I went to the gym, find out two other professional women who are doing very serious training. I love what I saw, but I didn't want to engage in that kind of intense training.
Yeah.
So I remember that is the first time I met my current coach, who is Alfred Analo. So he is the one who encouraged me also to start training. So I gave it a try for a couple of months. And then I went back home because I also had an opportunity to do this kind of sales and marketing.
Yes.
It was a contract job, which you can do for 1 month and then come back and just relax at home.
Yeah.
So I got another opportunity to do sales and marketing in one of the supermarket, and I went lost. So the coach could sometimes come to our home to look for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to go back to the gym because of the intense training and how boxing is hard. You know how the training is hard. It's quite intense.
It looks. I would hate to know how you train, but yes.
So one day when I was going for a jogging, I used to go for a jogging whether I'm in the gym or doing the sales during the evening time. So one day when I was coming back from jogging, a man just slapped me.
Okay.
And just went away. So I didn't know the motive behind the slap, and that is what took me back to the gym. That is what I can say. That was the birth of my boxing journey.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is what took me back to the gym. I wanted to go back to the gym, learn the skills, and maybe get revenge on any person who may want to take advantage of me.
Yes.
So that was my aim.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me ask you, going back to that moment where the man slapped you.
Yes.
How did you feel at that exact moment?
I really felt upset because one thing, it is something that I had never imagined can happen to me.
Yes.
Being that the area was not a very remote place where you can find such kind of incidents.
Yes.
So I didn't know the motive behind. I really felt bad.
Yes.
And I just wanted to go to the gym and learn the skills.
Yes.
And kick any person who want to take advantage of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, do you remember that man?
I don't. The funny thing is that I don't remember the man. I don't know the man.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Up to date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it was just a random act. You were just going on by your own.
Yes.
No form of conversation or anything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay. After the man slapped you, you said, "No way, I cannot let this happen to me again."
Yes.
And there you were back in the gym.
Yes, I was back in the gym.
Yes.
Yeah. So during my training, that is when I started committing myself to serious training.
Yes.
So I remember my coach used to train me like in the morning and in the evening, being that there's no work.
Yes.
I'm just at home.
Yeah.
So I could train for maybe in the morning and also in the evening. Yeah. I did that for like 9 months.
Okay.
And afterward is when he decided to now give me the opportunity to go for my first bout.
Yeah. Yes.
My first bout in the ring.
Yes.
Ever. Yeah. We actually trained well. We prepared the fight.
Yeah.
But the person I was going to compete with was somebody who was known in the field.
Okay.
And I was a newcomer.
Yeah.
So my coach prepared me and told me that this fight you are going to win. It was a 4-round bout.
Yeah.
This fight you are going to win it, to win it.
Yeah.
But you are not going to be given. It's like there's a way that they welcome you in the field, in the industry.
Yes.
So we trained well. We prepared for the fight well.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going to come back with a plus. Apparently, that did not happen. But the good part is that I was prepared mentally.
Yeah.
Yes. I went, gave my best.
Yeah.
I beat her seriously because I remember one side of her
Eyes.
eyes
Yeah.
got swollen.
Wow.
And me, I was just okay,
Yeah.
no pressure, relaxed.
Yes.
And apparently she was the one who was named the winner. And I have to accept.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Like looking at the opponent, knowing that you've won, and then they announce someone else as a winner?
I think if there was no communication from my coach,
Yeah.
it could have crushed me
Yeah.
from the beginning. But being that I was prepared,
Yeah.
I really felt that this is something that I need to do it more,
Yeah.
practice well, and maybe look on how I can become now the world champion or a champion.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me ask you. Me, I know I'm scared to fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really avoid those things. I'll be honest with you. So how did it feel in your first fight? Were you ever scared? When you entered the ring and you're like, oh, shoot, now this is actually happening. How did you feel scared at any one point?
Actually, I was not scared, but I was anxious.
Okay. Yeah.
I was anxious. I wanted to know how does it feel?
Yes.
What will happen? Like, how is it going to end? But I was okay. I was okay. Just anxious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've been in boxing for how many years now?
I think this is my 16th year, if I'm not wrong.
Wow, 16 years in boxing.
It's been long in the industry.
That's a long time.
Yes.
Yes. What challenges did you first face when you entered this career?
So one of the challenge,
Yes.
I think I've just mentioned, the fact that you went for a fight, you prepared for a fight well, you feel that you are the one who is supposed to be to have won the fight, and
Yes.
it's happened the other way around. So I think one of the challenge that I've observed during the years is about the conflict of interest.
Yes.
You are being given a plus where it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all women. We prepared for this.
Yeah.
So somebody is being given an opportunity just because you are new in the field. So that didn't seem well
Yeah.
for me. Another challenge is about preparing for a fight. It takes a lot of sacrifice, time, and even finances.
Yeah.
And then maybe like 2 months preparation. And when it reaches like 2 weeks to the fight, you're being told that the fight has been cancelled.
Oh my. Yeah.
Another one is about just training without having a calendar for the coming fight.
Right.
Like right now,
Yeah.
I've not fight for a very long time. Last year, the whole of last year, I've not fight.
Wow.
Yes, so because we don't have corporates who can come in and support promote even the boxing bouts for us.
The local industry.
Yes.
What about the international fights?
So for the international fights, I don't know whether it is a threat. Once they know that you are a threat to them,
Yeah.
they don't want you to go and fight there.
An invite.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is also a problem.
Yeah.
The challenge also, we don't have so many women who are boxers. So sometimes even finding somebody to do a sparring with
Yeah.
is a problem. So we end up practicing with the men, which is also a plus to us. We get to learn it very tough and very rough.
Yeah. You grow stronger.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Those are the challenges.
Yeah. So as a country, how can we support someone that's in the boxing industry, because again, to be fifth in the world in something is very recommendable, and we congratulate you for that. But how could we now put you out there so you could even go maybe third, second, or first even?
I think it's by just having regular fights.
Yeah.
Having sponsors or corporates who can come in to stage the bigger fight for people like us.
Yes.
And also maybe to have people who can work with us in terms of branding, things like that. Because you find that after boxing, there are no people who want to come and even network with you in terms of branding, in terms of doing other things in the sport industry, in the boxing industry. So that is a very big challenge to us.
So you guys feel like it's only when you're on screen they want to be around you.
Yes.
But off screen, no one cares about you.
No one cares about us.
So as brands, and as a country, we need to do better off screen.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been in the boxing industry for 16 years. Again, 16 years is crazy. I don't know what I've done for 16 years. Hopefully I could do this for 16 years and see where it gets me. But have you ever felt like you wanted to quit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think I've been in that situation.
Yeah.
I remember my fight with Judy Wagudhi.
Okay.
Yeah, Judy was a well-known boxer.
Yeah.
And she had so many fights.
Yeah.
But we prepared for the fight well, and I really felt that there was some biasness in that ring. It was a 6-round fight. We fight well, and I thought that I was the one who was supposed to win that fight. So just her being in the field for a very long time and also being known, and also the coach who was also an official doing the officiating of the fight.
Yes.
Was on our side. So that is the time that I really felt that I needed to give up.
Yeah.
Another time is when I was supposed to go for a fight in US.
Yes.
Again, that one did not come to realization because I was denied a visa. And it really crushed me to the very bad.
All right.
So those are the moments that I really felt like I wanted to quit.
Yeah.
But through the support system from my coach and the family that I have, they have been there for me to support me all through.
Yeah, because that was going to be my next question. What keeps you going on?
It is the family.
The family?
My husband really supports me. He really motivates me.
Yes.
And also just looking at the girls that we are working with in the organization, they see me as their role model. So quitting is not an option.
It's not an option.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we looked at your thing. It's, if I'm not wrong, you have, is it 16 wins, 8 knockouts?
8 knockouts, 16 wins, and 2 losses.
2 losses.
Yes.
All right. So what was your toughest fight in those fights?
So my toughest fight was in 2021 with Anisha Bashir.
Yes.
She's a very tough fighter. She has fought across the globe.
Yes.
With very boxers who are known outside.
Yes.
So there was a controversial about her coming to fight me.
Yeah.
And she's also a soldier in her country. So there was a controversial that this time round, Sarah is going to go down.
Yeah.
Sarah is going to go back. I remember there were people who were also betting how is going to win concerning this concerning the Commonwealth.
Yes.
So Anisha herself also, in her interview, she explained that she's coming to take the belt back home.
Yes.
So apparently she has gone around the world fighting mysterious fight with bigger people.
Yes.
But she has never met the angel of war.
Yes.
So she came with overconfidence that she's going to take the belt back home.
Yeah.
So apparently things got twisted.
Yes.
Things turned the other way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made that particular fight tough? She was a good opponent.
She was a good opponent, and also the perception behind where she come from, the people she has fought, and just Sarah being a local person. Yeah. So that really made me feel that it is a fight that memorable and fight that I'll live to remember for the rest of my life. Yeah, it was very tough. She's a very good fighter. Yeah, very strong. Yeah, unajua unamchapa na she's not going anywhere. She comes in. Yeah, knock me if you want. Yeah, but I'm coming. Yeah. So it was under pressure, and I really need to look outside the box, find strategy on how to handle her.
Yeah.
So my strategy was not about using power or anything.
Yeah.
I was trying to play with her.
Yeah.
Mental. Yes. So nilimpiga mentally, not physically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than beating someone mentally, what else do you think that fight taught you?
So that fight taught me never to underestimate a person, especially if you've never met any person. Never underestimate the power they have, the power within themselves.
Yeah.
So that really taught me a lesson, and also it teaches me that people just need to celebrate their own. Whether you know who is Sarah,
Yeah.
whether somebody comes with what kind of ranks, it doesn't matter. Just appreciate your own.
Yes.
Learn to appreciate your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you look at it, out of all these fights that you've had, what's your most memorable fight? What's the fight that you sit down and you say, this one I have to tell my great-great-grandkids. That story must go on forever.
I think it's my fight, the Universal Boxing Organization that I won in Russia.
Okay.
It was my first international fight. Yeah. And I went, fight, and come back with the belt back at home. So that is something that I can never forget in my life. Yeah. It is so memorable.
How was that whole experience, going to Russia, fighting in Russia, and then coming back as a winner? How did that feel?
It was quite challenging. Yeah. I never expected it. Yeah. In fact, when I was in the ring, I knew I was doing my thing, but I'm never going back with anything.
Okay.
So it really surprised me in a way.
Yeah.
And I appreciate even the officiating from the Russian side, because that is something that never happens. Unaendanga unapiga mtu, even you knock them out.
Yeah.
But after that, they're the ones who are being raised up like winners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I look at boxing, it's quite a tough sport. It requires some mental toughness, resilience, not giving up, get up, and all those kind of things. How do you, Sarah, prepare for such a fight?
So I normally train myself. The way I train my mind is the way I train my body. So it's all about remaining disciplined and being consistent in the field.
Yes.
I remember even most of the time when I always go for the fight.
Yeah.
What I normally do, you see, normally you have like anxiety.
Yes.
It just came abruptly, something that you cannot control.
Yes.
So what I normally do, first round, I take time to download my opponent.
Yeah.
By just staying calm, trying to understand her power, how is her power.
Yeah.
After I've done that, in the second round, sasa ndio naanza kukucharaza.
Yeah.
In the first round, that mentality itanisaidia just calming myself and understanding my opponent better. So just the same way nimesema, it's about staying consistent and just being disciplined all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the fight. So, but before the fight, how are you mentally preparing yourself? Is there anything you do? Because I know as boxing, you probably go gym, you jog, and you do all these things to stay physically fit.
Yes.
Now, what do you do to get mentally in shape before the fight?
So before the fight, we normally train like Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
We just do the normal exercise like doing the stretching, warm up, hitting the pads, hitting the bag, and doing just sparring with different kind of opponents.
Yes.
And also doing the skipping, and sometimes just doing you relax.
Yeah.
You relax your body.
Yeah.
Just try to meditate upon your opponent, vitu kama hizo, and then you take time even to watch the videos of your opponent. So that is how you prepare for a fight.
Oh, mentally.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe on Saturday, you go for a long run, jogging.
Yes.
Yeah. Can be indoor, or you go for a long distance outside.
Outdoor. Okay.
Yes.
There's usually this stereotype that every boxer can skip. Is it true? or what's the idea behind that?
every boxer can skip. Is it a stereotype or a reality?
No, I don't know. I think it's because in every movie where we watch where there's a boxer, skipping is such a thing. So, I think it's built that idea or that notion.
So I guess it's not a perception, it's the fact.
Okay.
Every boxer can skip. Because it's through skipping that you get to learn how to have the reflex, the movement. Your leg become light. You can move from every direction. Yeah, in, out, sideways, and all that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I never knew there was that whole idea behind skipping. You know me, I've struggled to skip, and I've always try to go to the gym and try and skip. I can't. But now you've really explained it. So you're lighter on your feet.
Yes.
Let's start skipping more. Yeah. The Angel of War. What inspired that nickname?
Yeah, the nickname I was given by my coach.
Okay.
Actually, but I think it suits me very well.
Yes.
Outside, I'm an angel. I'm a very quiet person.
Yes.
No show. Very peaceful.
Yes.
Sipendi.
Yes.
Story mingi.
Yes.
But inside the ring, there's that kind of a thing that always take over me.
Yes.
Yeah. You try to hit me, kidogo hivi, you will see the angel of war. You will see the angel in me.
Yeah.
The war in me, not now the angel.
Yes.
So, yeah, that is how the name comes up.
When did he give you this name, your coach?
I think it was when I was fighting an untitled fight between me and Caroline Orange. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is how the name came out.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago. Yeah.
What's the most important lesson boxing has taught you about life in general? What's that lesson you've picked from boxing and are now applying in life?
So the lesson that boxing has taught me is about having a stand in life.
Yes.
In regards to making my own decision as a woman, just having that voice to speak about what I feel is not right and wrong. Boxing has also taught me to know how to manage and control my anger, both inside the ring and outside. Yeah. Ukichapwa na opponent, how do you react?
Yeah.
It is the same with life.
Yeah.
When life turns around, situations become hard. How do you manage? How do you manage to control that challenge?
Yes.
Yeah, boxing has also taught me to know how to stand up again when I fall. Just standing up and picking the pieces, the broken pieces in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because challenges zinakuanga all through. Yeah. So those are the lessons that I've learned. Boxing has also taught me to be more disciplined with everything that I do, being in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Najua most of the time you can be in the right place but doing the wrong thing.
Yes. Yes.
So those are the soft skills that the sport has really taught me beyond the ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you said you work with this Box Girls Kenya Foundation, and I can see it's there on your shirt.
Yeah.
What's Box Girls Foundation? Tell us about Box Girls Foundation.
So Box Girls organization is a community-based organization that uses boxing as a tool to tackle in issues that affect young girls in marginalized community of Nairobi and western part of Kenya.
Okay.
So we are working with the girls from the age of 8 to 23 years, teaching them boxing. So we have the sport aspect of it, boxing education. We teach them boxing and life skills where they get to learn boxing. Yeah. And the skills that they've learned, they are able to apply them in their day-to-day life situation. We also teach them on how to become leaders, transformative leaders, girls who are able to voice out for their rights, for their own rights and the rights of other girls. We are also teaching them to appreciate the value of a shilling.
Okay.
Yeah, we train them on how to save, to budget, and also to do some of the beadwork. Yeah. So in a nutshell, those are the 3 programs that we do, but we also have some other support system program that we do. We have the a child protection officer side. We also do happiness department, where we make sure there's a fostering positive relationship between the participant and the community at large.
Yes.
So our vision is to see a society where every girl holds the power to take advantage of the opportunity and create opportunity for herself and others.
Yes.
Yeah, we have been existing for, I think, from 2008 up to date.
2008.
Yeah,
Wow,
so the organization began in 2008.
Yes.
You remember the post-election violence that happens back then.
Yes.
So the organization was begun by a male coach.
Yes.
Who used to train my late cousin, the one I spoke about.
Yes.
So there were so many girls and young women who were violated and left in despair.
Yeah.
So it was at the back of these stories that he came up with. Now he wanted to train more girls on self-defense.
Yes.
So that they can defend themselves in case of any occurrences.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did you become now part of that foundation?
So I remember I joined.
Yes.
As a participant.
Okay.
Because our founder is the coach. Is my coach, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I joined as a participant.
Yes.
Trained as a coach, going to the community and also school outreach to train girls and young women on boxing skills for self-defense. And I was promoted to become now the sport coordinator.
Oh, wow.
Transition to the sport administrator, but currently working as the brand ambassador to the organization, just amplifying the organization vision, mission, and its impact in various platforms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When you look at it, what changes have you observed in the girls that come through this foundation?
So the changes that I've observed, one, when they first join, they normally don't have that confidence in them. The girls are shy. They don't want to speak up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of challenges. They don't want to speak up. They see boxing as a violent sport.
Yeah.
So it's a total of a mixed reaction
Yes.
thing. But the changes that we have seen after a while is that let me say 90% of the girls. We have girls who are now participating in the international women boxing championship. We have three or four who came from the organization, Box Girls Kenya. So these are the girls that we started with at the age of maybe when they are in grade 4. But currently they are the ones who are coming now to give back to the organization as coaches and referee, and also first aiders. So we are giving them a platform to just be who they want to be, whether you want to join as a boxer, as a boxing coach, whether you want to become a referee or a judge, or just to be in the first aid. We allow them to be in the sport field, so that they can exercise whatever they want to achieve. Yeah.
Wow. I think I even saw recently on your story that there's like 4 or 5 girls for whatever that are about to do a fight.
Yeah, there was a women championship in Serbia.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 of them are currently in the organization, but we also have 2 of them who used to be part of product of the organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's an organization that's doing amazing things.
Yes.
Yes. If someone was going to support the organization, how would they do that?
So through the support, we have our website.
Yes.
Yeah, everything, we are all in the social media. So if you want to support the organization, you can write an email to boxgirlsfkenya@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You can also reach to our website, and you will get a platform for someone who can assist in all that. Okay. Yeah.
I know you've come a long way since you first joined boxing tonight here, but what were some of the stereotypes around boxing and women that you had to help overcome or that still exist?
So one of the stereotypes
Yeah.
is about the sport is a male-dominated sport.
Yes.
And when women get a chance to participate in this, we will become more aggressive and beat our men.
Yes.
That is something that I've never done.
Yeah.
I'm a mom.
Yes.
And I have one husband.
Yes.
I've never beaten him in any way.
Yes.
Actually, namchapanga na mapenzi.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Another thing is about us not being able to give birth.
Yes.
Yeah, it is something that I think it's just a stereotype
Yeah.
in its own way. Majority of women who are in boxing, they have children.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have given birth.
Yes.
And also the issue of just becoming masculine. We will become masculine in a way.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm too masculine?
No. In fact, even I remember the first time when I met you, I didn't even know that you're a boxer.
Yeah.
I was so shocked for you to tell me that you're a boxer.
Yeah. So those are some of the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Just us beating our men, becoming masculine, and becoming aggressive. That is something that I have not experienced in any way.
Right.
Yeah.
When you became a mother, did that affect your boxing career slightly? Or how did you have to adjust to that?
I remember, yes.
Yeah.
That was the time when I went to Russia. I went to Russia in 2015.
Yeah.
Came back and ndio nikapata mtoto.
Yeah.
And I had to take like 1.5 years or 2 years to come back.
Yes.
Something maybe maybe pata other bigger fights.
Yes.
But I don't regret it.
Yeah.
Because God alinibariki na mtoto.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you give so many girls advice on boxing and things like that. But if there was maybe someone watching this, or something like that, what advice would you give a young girl pursuing boxing?
So the advice I would like to give to a young girls who want to pursue boxing is they need to believe in themselves.
Yes.
Yeah, just believe in yourself.
Yeah.
That anything is possible. If Sarah can come from a marginalized community and make it to the world,
Yes.
who are they not to do the same?
Yes.
So nothing come overnight. They need to be disciplined, focus, train themselves even to stay up there even during the toughest time.
Yeah.
So they need to plan themselves, understand, commit themselves to the goals that they want to achieve.
Yes.
Another thing that most of the girls normally say is they want to become like Sarah. You can never become like Sarah. You need to be you.
Yes.
Find your brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know your strength, you know who you are.
Yeah.
You can only become better than Sarah, but not Sarah. We only have one Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is my encouragement to them.
And to a parent that's saying, nope, this is a dangerous sport, I don't want you in this sport. What's your advice to the parent?
So to the parents, I think we have had so many gender-based violence outside there.
Yeah.
I will encourage them to let girls and come and learn the skills.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you come and train. It doesn't have to be, you have to go and participate in the ring.
Yeah.
It can help you defend yourself in any kind of situation. So parents allow your children to come.
Yeah.
And also just be who they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about this beautiful belt here that was quite heavy for me to carry.
So this is my last baby.
Yes.
The one I fought last.
Yeah.
It's a World Boxing Foundation, which I fought against the Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, Solidad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite heavy.
Yes, it's
And,
quite heavy.
yeah.
How? Tell us about the fight. How was that fight?
The fight was tough.
Yes.
Yeah, Argentina alikuwa very tough.
Yes.
But I handled her.
Yes.
Accordingly.
Yes.
Yeah, I trained well. I prepared well for her. And with the help of my coach, we were able to merge victoriously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did the fight happen?
This one fight, it happened in Nairobi.
Okay.
Charter Hall.
Yes, I think there's a time I saw a fight like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was here in Nairobi.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what other belts have you won, by the way? Let's talk about that.
So I'm a holder of Eastern Central Africa.
Yes.
A holder of national belt.
Yes.
Universal Boxing Organization,
Yes.
the Commonwealth belt,
Yes.
and now the last one,
So that's
World Boxing Organization.
so that's 5 belts.
Yeah, 5 belts.
Yeah. And what about this lovely one?
This one is now the Commonwealth,
Belt.
the one which had a lot of controversial.
Yes.
You see, even the color.
Yeah.
Many people even complain about the color. It's a rainbow color.
Yeah.
So let me tell them right here that I'm straight.
Yes.
The color doesn't define who is Sarah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is the belt.
It's the belt.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think you can give it back.
Okay.
Yeah, let them hold it for you. So yeah. So normally we have this rapid fire section called Kick It, and you can just answer as how you want. So do you have a song that you like to listen to before you enter that space?
Yes.
What song is that? Or what songs have that been over the years?
Jan know his people. It's a kind of a reggae.
Yeah.
A reggae gospel song.
Yeah.
Jan know his people.
Yeah. By who?
Clinton Ferron.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Jah knows his people.
Jan know his people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite boxer of all time?
That's a very, should I say a funny question?
Yeah. Why?
I actually don't have
A favorite boxer.
a favorite boxer of all time because I will say my coach has been my favorite boxer of all
Time.
time
Yeah.
because he has really struggled with me.
Yes.
Really struggled with me.
Yes.
He understands me. He know how I'm supposed to train, what I'm supposed to do, what I'm not supposed to do. So he has really walked with me through this journey. So if I have to answer that question, he's my boxer of all time.
Your coach.
My coach.
Yeah. Oh, your coach used to be a boxer previously?
Yeah, he used to be a boxer previously.
Okay. At what level? High level?
Not high level.
Yeah.
Yeye alifanya tu kidogo.
Kidogo too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. If your coach could describe you in a few words, what would he say other than angel of war?
In a few words, I'll say bold.
Why?
I'm very fearless.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Yes.
And able to do,
Yeah.
able to challenge even the odds outside there.
Okay.
So I think
Bold.
bold it is.
What's something outside boxing you enjoy doing?
Outside boxing.
Yeah.
So I'm a choir member.
Oh,
So I sang in the choir.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I sang in the choir.
Wow. I don't think I was expecting that. No, that one you've taken us by surprise. You
Yes.
know? Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing with us your wonderful story. We wish you all the best with your career. I don't know if you had any other thing you wanted, or if there's anything we forgot to ask you.
Yeah. Apart from working with box girls, my future plan is to work with a convicted felon
Yes.
who are willing to amend their ways
Yes.
and needed an assistant to do so. So I'm trying to make my house in order. It
Yes.
is something that is still in a piloting stage.
Yes.
So that is what I'm going for. I want to work with this kind of community. We have been working with different communities,
Yeah.
but I feel there's this group that has been left.
There's something calling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to do restorative justice to the convicted felon.
Yes.
And it is something that I'm going for.
Yeah.
I feel everybody deserves a second chance
Yes.
to make wrong a right in
Yeah.
their society. So, yeah, that is my goal.
Wow. That's
Yes.
an amazing goal to have. Recently, we also had a pastor here. She's called Pastor Angie Murenga. And she's doing something with prisons, women prisons.
Okay.
So I think we could connect you with her.
I will really appreciate.
And you could see how to appreciate, and you could
Yes.
see how to approach that.
Yeah.
But it's amazing of you that you're still giving back and back and back
Yeah,
and
that
back.
is my desire.
Yes.
Yeah, another
Any more goals? Yeah, sorry.
Another thing that I didn't share is about having separate leagues for women alone. You see, in Kenya, it doesn't happen in the boxing industry. Most of the time, unapata wanawake, they are being put together to have maybe leagues with the men. They contest, even in the men setup,
Yeah.
boxing.
Yeah.
But currently, internationally, wanapelekwa just female alone. But in Kenya,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen. So that is something that Boxgas is really trying to strengthen.
Yeah.
But it's still a journey because we don't have enough funds to hold separate leagues for women alone, leagues that are run only with the women, officiated by women alone. That is something that we are really yearning to have here in Kenya. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Anything else? I'm so grateful for this, for having me today.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to have more of this conversation.
No, I definitely think you deserve to have more of this. You've put yourself in such a remarkable position to share your story and to grow your bubble of inspiration and motivation, you know.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see what you're doing for these young ladies. We're waiting to have another one sit on this seat and talk about how she grew up in a well place and now she's achieving great things as well. So well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For those of you tuning in from home, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Just to Kick It is a Blessing podcast. Remember that no matter where you are, no matter what you're going through, Just to Kick It is a blessing. Goodbye and see you next week.
Screaming kumbaya for the Lord we praise. Ooh la la, it's a brand new day. If a hater come, we are let him stay. If a demon come for the boomer, yeah, singing.